Welcome back to another episode of the Ark Survival Guide. Before I start building today, I wanted to show you this. This is obsidian. It's really rare. You can see it's stark black and it has a shiny sheen to it. And as I'm mining it, I'm actually getting chunks of obsidian. Now, that's going to come in handy when we're making electronics later. We're going to need a lot of that, and it's actually a really rare resource. So it was just hiding on the beach inside all of those trees. I don't know, it's great. Usually you have to climb the top of a mountain or go into a volcano to get that stuff. So it's just sitting there on the beach, and we got like 6 chunks of it. So that was a really good find. For the rest of this video, I am going to ramp this up to triple speed because you're probably getting tired of, me building stuff, and you probably know the basics by now. I don't really need to explain building as we go. So I'm just going to show you what I'm actually doing with all these materials. So I've got my Doedicurus loaded up with stones still. We gathered so much rock that there's still plenty left over. We've been building a lot of walls, door frames, and all that good stuff because we are walling in this courtyard. Now, this courtyard is going to be a key to the next part that we're going to try a team rock gathering thing with the Doedicurus. And it should be incredibly effective. Like, you thought been getting a lot of rocks so far, we could get ridiculous amounts of stone after this. But the first thing I want to do is just cover up this courtyard and wall it in with 2 walls high, because by doing that, we're going to be completely safe from any predators. That's going to keep our dinosaurs from getting attacked by anything that comes around. And that'll make it safe for me to, keep that Doedicurus alive while we're gathering rocks. So I'm just checking out this area real quick, making sure it's safe underwater. And we are finally going to abandon this ramp on the front of the boat and extend this out as far as it'll go. So we're going to get foundations underneath these parts, and that'll just give us a little extra space in our courtyard. So that's as far out as the raft will go from the rudder. So we are building at the absolute maximum distance from that rudder. But we can still build out pretty far, and that gives us a lot of room in our courtyard. So we can actually keep quite a few dinosaurs safely on this raft. We can even get a T-Rex in here if we tame one later. So this will be really helpful throughout the rest of the game. And I'm sorry we've been having to do so much building up front, but what that's doing is it's letting us level up incredibly fast. It would normally take, I don't know, 10, 15 hours for a lot of people to get to this point, but we've just been flying through the levels because we're building stuff really fast, which gets us tons of experience. And stone tier gets you just crazy amounts of experience, and we get so much stone off this Doedicurus. So we've done a lot of investing in the beginning to just really pay off in the end. And we're getting pretty close to, levels where we can even start building Pteranodon saddles and things like that. So it's all going to come together, it's all going to make sense, and it's all going to start really paying off well for us really soon, probably in the next couple episodes. But as you can see, this courtyard is really coming along. We have 2 walls high all the way around us, and we just have a lot of gaps where there's doors missing. So I'm going to start filling in the gaps here. Oh, well, we didn't really need that anyway. Forgot there was no foundation underneath that thing because I never bothered. It's a little too far out. So I've got a lot of materials just kind of lying around, and I just skipped ahead a little bit to grab a few more materials. As you can see, for some reason, I don't understand this at all. The door is considered out of range. I love the sound when my guy is starving on super speed. That's just hilarious. Like a little hungry chipmunk. But, so for some reason, those door frames there, the door frame is fine, but when I try to actually place the door in the door frame, it's considered too far away from the rudder. I don't understand that, especially considering these other things are much further from the rudder, but whatever. So we're just going to demolish those door frames and replace them with a door, or with a solid stone wall. I also want to get a wall around the back of this courtyard. I'm just going to make it 1 high for now because we're going to try to keep any major predators at bay using the courtyard itself. But just for now, I'm going to build these up 1 wall thick, just in case anything tries to get into the courtyard from the back. So we shouldn't have any issues, but I like to get that completed before we start doing our thing. So, we have a nice secure courtyard. We just need a couple more doors. And I'm demolishing these things because we're not going to need our little Dodicarus pen anymore. I forgot that's still empty. So check that out. That courtyard is totally walled in on all sides, and it's going to give us a really good bit of safety while we're going down the coast. And we're actually going to be trying to gather boulders in the water from inside the courtyard from complete safety. So this will be really good if this all works out. So I'm just going to put a couple more finishing touches on here, and we'll go ahead and end the video. So tune in next time, and we're going to try out this really crazy team Doedicarus gathering technique. So we'll see you next time.